Today is January 1st, 2026. And right now, I have one question for Shaneque. Shaneque, where is Jayden Smith's body? What you do with Jayden Smith after you pick him up behind a mega mart? I want to say Happy New Year to everybody that tune in to the Yard Boss movement, to Yard Boss TV on a daily basis to stay updated on this Jayden Smith case. You see, we are in a new year and we can't give up. We have to put our foot on the gas and keep on pressing on. Now, in this live stream right here, we want to debunk a lot of the rumors and a lot of the speculations that is actually going around social media. You see, the thing is this, we don't all have to be friends as bloggers. We can respect each other and disagree with each other, right? Now, they search the pond over there, so pond, what them call it now, right behind Mega Mart, and them never find nobody inside there. Now, Mr. Price, I say, them go over there and go retrieve Jayden body, and the police officers, them would over there, actually digging up in the pond. But anyway, Jayden is not in the pond. And I do believe that Jayden is not burned, that Jayden is somewhere. Now, there's a lot of speculation saying that Jayden did not make it to school on Friday. But let me tell you now, most of the people them where you see a commentate on a whole forum, they're not professional investigators. Okay? Whenever people make public speeches and they're considered quote-unquote suspects, a lot of the stuff what them say is truthful, you know. Yeah? But where you find the lies is when you start seeing everybody all over the place. That's where the lie start. Now, in this video right here, I tried to pull in the actual video footage, but it would make the stream kind of lag. And you know, when you do a live stream, you want to make sure that the experience for you, the viewers, is the best. And then after the live stream, the video is going to be posted and more people is going to come in and see the video. So what we're going to do, I'm going to play it on my phone right here. And as we play it, we're going to pause it and then we're going to discuss. Yes, justice for Jayden Smith. So I want to big up every single blogger who is still on this case. J Progress, Matter, Chat and Laugh, and anybody else who produce any video in regards to the Jayden Smith case. All right. So here's the proof. Some people say, I don't know how some people are saying not go school on the Friday. I don't know. I don't understand that one day. If him not go school on the Friday, them would arrest long time because Ann would be a bull-faced liar. But we're going to show you how sincere Ann came through and how the wicked girl Shaneque silence actually seal her fate. Let's start it. All right?
I said, why did Jayden give you the umbrella? And then the rain was still falling. He said that Jayden said he was waiting on somebody. Because remember, you know, he left Mega Mart through the back gate. I was there with the detective watching the footage at Mega Mart. And when I saw him, because I was the one that...
She was there with the detective. Jayden gave away his umbrella. Remember, Anna alone said that, you know, kids in the school said the same thing. All right? And as I play this recording right here, you're going to see Ann say she actually spoke to the little girl or the little boy parent who Jayden gave the umbrella to. All right? Just listen keenly as we go through this recording.
Jayden there. And the thing that struck me too, when Jayden left Little Caesar, I bought Jayden an umbrella. And Jayden gave away his umbrella that same day, and the rain was falling crazy. Umbrella that you gave him, Mama, was a brand new umbrella. Yes, I just bought the umbrella for myself, and then he came home one evening, his books wet in the bag. So I decided to give him my umbrella.
There is a reason why Jayden gave away the umbrella. Wanna pay close attention. Them is like what them that say in the conversation is, was Jayden smart to give away his umbrella? Remember, Jayden is a gifted child. Jayden is a brilliant child. So there is a reason why Jayden gave away his umbrella. He never needed, but listen. All right? Listen.
That I just bought the day before. Mm-hmm. Do you look at that as being smart to give away the umbrella when you came home a couple of days ago? Went up? No. Okay.
The wicked girl, and she is a bold-faced liar, right? Just so you know, because she know the reason why Jayden gave away that umbrella. You know, him never need it. Can you not tell me why in the chat, right? Just so why Jayden would give away the umbrella? Tell me now. Why would Jayden give away the umbrella? He went to Little Caesar, right? And he was walking towards Mega Mart, and she said she seen him on the camera, okay, in the rain, getting wet. And then he went behind the back of Mega Mart. Only just listen keenly. Tell me why. Why would Jayden give away the umbrella? Why? She know exactly why. She know exactly why. She's being truthful right here. She's being truthful right here. Let's continue.
I even spoke to that child. When he said that the father called me and said that the child came over with Jayden umbrella. Mm-hmm. So I asked the father to let me speak to the child, and he allowed me to speak to the child.
Correct, because he knows someone was coming to pick him up right behind the back of Mega Mart, and he never knew say the wicked girl was going to take him away and murder him. See somebody answer it there? Because his cousin, wicked girl Shaneque, was coming to pick him up, and he never need no umbrella, so he gave it away. Isn't that a good Samaritan? Even though him no know say him a go meet him death, him still a do good. Him give it away and him say, me not gonna need this, you know, because my cousin I come pick him up. And listen, and I go say it, you know, and he's going to say the reason why him give away the umbrella later. Just listen. But him, she think it will go over our head. Mm-hmm. You see, we have to continue to dig up all these recordings, even though some people say everything will come out of their mouth a lie, but me know better. I know better. Not everything will come out of their mouth a lie, because them can't tell lie upon law enforcement. If them tell lie upon law enforcement, a jail them a go. All right, let's continue.
I asked him, did you bring home Jayden umbrella? He said yes. I said, why did Jayden give you the umbrella? And then the rain was still falling. He said that Jayden said he was waiting on somebody.
Jayden left. You see it right there, sir? Evidence this, you know? Evidence right there, sir. We are going to convict the wicked girl Shaneque. Who the hell was Jayden Smith waiting on? Wanna tell me? Can you tell me? Demar can't drive. And no, and still there at the hospital with the little boy. Who? Mr. T? No, not Mr. T. Mr. T at that time is still in the hospital. So it's the wicked girl Shaneque. The wicked girl Shaneque met Mr. T at 9:30. Yeah, we're going to play all of this. You know, this is all of the evidence that it is admissible in the court of law. Mm-hmm. There's only one person who told Jayden that she was coming to pick him up from school. And Jayden bragging at school all day Friday. I say, my cousin from foreign. Stop spreading rumors. You know, say, me going to look for you after this, and me going to block you. Yeah, tell me stop spreading rumors. What kind of rumors am I spreading, and I'm actually playing what is coming out of the people's mouth? What nonsense are you talking? Eh? All right, he gave it to someone who needed it more than he considered someone benefit to him. Yeah, well, he gave it to somebody because he knows that the wicked girl Shaneque was coming to pick him up. Not interested. All right, let's see here. Give me a second, them people. Okay, ban this user, delete comment. All right. Have a good life, my friend. All right, let's move on. You see? The distraction, because they don't want justice for Jayden Smith. Why would people, right? People who have a heart would be following behind bloggers who really and truly care about this Jayden Smith case, and most of you, 99.9% of you who sign on and subscribe to the Yard Boss channel are like-minded people, and we want to see justice for Jayden Smith. And then we have these loose cannons that we don't know if them are internet troll or them are just low-life people that Shaneque sent over here to come terrorize with. Shaneque, you know, see, you did enough damage already. You did enough damage already. Why are you paying people to come and terrorize us? Why? May I tell you? All right, so he gave away his umbrella because he knows wicked girl Shaneque was coming to pick him up right behind Mega Mart. Let's continue. When me a spread, are them words? Are them words?
There at 3:49 because I was there to watch all the footage with the detective. Jayden left the Little Caesar at 3:49. That was the last time the terror picked him up. 3:49. What's the big girl saying? Coming out the box.
3:49. In earlier videos, I said that Shaneque pick up Jayden behind the back of Mega Mart after 4:30. So 3:49 in leave Little Caesar. From Little Caesar, he's walking about 10 minutes going towards Mega Mart in the rain. Let's continue. These are the evidence we're going to convict the wicked girl. And Shaneque was actually on this live stream right here, you know. But you notice how quiet Shaneque is? Look, see her right there, sir? Let me see if I can show it to you properly. See her right there, sir? You know that the dress there? She there right in that the live stream there. And she was not saying anything. All right, let's continue.
3:49. And it would take Jayden about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to walk from Little Caesar to reach all the way back to Mega Mart. And the rain was still falling. When I watched the footage at Mega Mart, it was still raining when Jayden went outside. Jayden put on him back as a usual child, put on him back. And he was alone in the rain. Oh Lord. You not literally seeing the rain, but you could see the rain dropping in the water on the ground. Yes. And it was not coming down very hard at that time.
Listen.
When I saw Jayden goes to the back gate, I said, yes, I'm going to turn back down the Manchester School gate. Jayden did not turn that direction.
And remember, you know, she's in the presence of a detective on the case, the first detective that was in the case, right? So they went to Little Caesar and they look at camera footage at Little Caesar. They went to Mega Mart and they look at the Mega Mart footage. And Ann was the one who identified Jayden Smith, not the detective. Ann was the one who said, see him there. See Jayden Smith there. All right? Let's continue. So she talk about Little Caesar. Now, she talking about Mega Mart. And you notice, so we played what? We played about 2 minutes worth of recording, right? And now, Shaneque no open her mouth. Now. And even when answer, him give her the umbrella. And the reason why him give her the umbrella, because somebody was going to meet somebody that day on the Friday. Who is that person that Jayden Smith was going to meet on the Friday? Eh?
I ball out in Mega Mart office that day, and I said, Jesus Christ, for Jayden I go. Jayden turned the road. Yeah, now go around the corner, and use a stoplight. Yes.
So what him do is, instead of turning in the direction for go to the taxi stand, Jayden turn in the opposite direction for go meet the wicked girl. Wanna hear me say? I say it, you know. And just said the direction that she was hoping, or the direction that Jayden should have gone in, is the direction leading to the taxi stand. But he never got away there. He went the other direction. What they must say now, the other direction is leading him to like stoplights and towards Perth Road. But nobody know if him even make it to Perth Road. More than likely he was picked up on the way to Perth Road. And them said Jayden Smith left his cell phone home. Some people are saying if them catch her with cell phone at Manchester High, how much money you gonna get. But correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't kids allowed to bring the cell phone to school and turn it off and leave it in them bag? And when school let over, them can use them cell phone. That would make more sense. If them get caught using the telephone in the school, then you should get a fine or and some disciplinary action, but not having the phone. At 2025 and 2026, you know. So what me I say is this, right? Is either one, Jayden was given a time and a place by Shaneque and Demar to meet Shaneque after school. Or they were communicating with Jayden Smith on his cell phone after school and say, we're going to meet you right here, so at this time. Wanna tell me how that sound in the chat? Because really and truly, I do believe that Jayden had his cell phone. And the police, them hopefully them get into that cell phone and see whether or not who him call during those times. Because of the family, you know, who lie a lot, we are depend upon for say him never bring him cell phone go to school. All right, let's continue and listen to the wicked girl and I know wicked girl Shaneque is not saying anything, but me know say she in the chat here and she's saying many things. Let's continue.
That stoplight will go straight through. We'll go straight through. Like instead of you go back the left road, go back the back part of Mandeville. Right. The road will go straight through. Can that road take you to where you live, Newport? Yes, but it's a long way because I'm just asking if that road can take them.
The road where Jayden Smith went can take you to Newport. If you walk, it's gonna take you hours. But if somebody come pick you up, it's gonna take you about 30 minutes to get to home, people. Wanna listen? I wanna not listen. Wanna paying attention? I wanna not pay attention. Nothing more than the wicked girl Shaneque tell Jayden say, we're coming to pick you up after school and we're gonna take you home, Jayden. Coming to pick you up from school and we're gonna take you home. Though, I beg you know, I'm not ignoring on the comments, right, in other thing, but I'm trying to like get the point across. And when I read the comments, then I get distracted. So uno just bear with me. And thank you guys so much for staying tuned because there's a lot of misinformation going on. We can't dash out everything what them say as being misleading and lies. We have to listen with intention and pick out the lies and the silence also show guilt on Shaneque's part. Let's continue.
Friday morning, reach hospital. Yeah. Really see mother.
I'm Shaneque, and Cammy is my cousin, and everything that she is saying is correct. So,
all right, so we're done with Anno and the Mega Mart and the Little Caesar, right? The conclusion here, very, very intelligent. Big up yourself, big up yourselves. So the conclusion here, right? I am going out on the limb, and may I say, 100% that Jayden Smith went to school. Okay? 100% Jayden made it to school. And these are the reason why we had an eyewitness, a little boy who said him, two little boy, them and Jayden Smith, him see Jayden Smith at the taxi stand, and all of them, one, the big one, went into a cab, and the little one and Jayden Smith went into a cab. Regardless if or not they go to the same high school, apparently Manchester High School and that little boy's school is on the same route. So the two of them went into the taxi. That is an eyewitness account. Okay? And then that is backed up by the umbrella. Is a little boy or a little girl get the umbrella from Jayden Smith, right? Jayden Smith say him never want it because why? Him did go meet Smaddy. Smaddy go come pick him up after school. That is a testimony right there saying that they saw Jayden Smith at school, alive and well at school. Okay? Even though we not hear the school has said nothing. Okay? There could be a reason behind that. A lot of people have said the teacher them should come out and say something, but you're talking about an institution and work hard to find a Jamaica. So it could be marching orders from the detective, the police department, where say, don't say anything to the public, okay? If you choose upon yourself. Or it could be the principal saying, don't say anything. And a lot of people have the principal as all wicked, but I reserve my judgment on that side, okay? So 100% Jayden Smith was in school. Okay, the only way that can be disproved if the police come out and say, listen, Miss Ann is a bow-faced liar. She and no detective never go see no video at Little Caesar. Okay, them never see him pan no Mega Mart, and Little Caesar and Mega Mart didn't come out and say them not have no footage. Them never come out and say that. Okay, so there is too much evidence that is saying that he was in school. Okay, we can't just take, okay, the taxi man, them never see him, so that means him not go school. Me not buy that one day. Because everything is so fast-paced in the morning. I don't believe the taxi man, them, even though they might know Jayden Smith, okay, that day them could have said, okay, me not remember if me see him. I better them say, me not remember if me see him than saying, okay, we definitely did not see him. When you get what I say, because there are so many kids. All right, so we're done with that. He went to school on Friday. Let's move on to the bunch of lie where Shaneque told us about when she actually came in to the island. All right, let's read one comment. Did someone told him to leave his phone at home? His phone could have been a tracked after he got missing. The family cannot be trusted. Well, the phone situation, right? It's kind of 50-50 here, right? But my gut feeling is saying that he did bring the phone to school. And this is the reason why, right? I'm not sure if somebody asked them about Jayden Smith's cell phone or they volunteered that information. If they came out and they volunteered that information and said Jayden Smith left his phone at home, that could be a form of cover-up on their end. Okay? That could be a form of cover-up on their end to hide evidence. Okay? For come out and say, oh, animal leave him phone. Him never got to school with him phone. Okay? That could be like, okay, well, we have evidence in the phone. Say, him call Shaneque and him call Demar to see what time them are going to come pick him up behind the back of Mega Mart, and then them pull the phone away now to say, Jayden never have no phone with him. So that right there so is 50-50, okay? But I do believe that he actually went to school with the phone and them call him. All right. Let's continue with the bunch of lies.
When my cousin got to Jamaica to relieve my aunt from the hospital, because when she landed in Montego Bay, she landed after 2 in Montego Bay. From Montego Bay to Mandeville is like a 3 hours drive. She went straight to Mandeville so she could relieve my auntie so she could go home.
But me carry bunch of tea go be Shaneque in her hand right down
No, me know at the morning.
yeah, don't what I know, you don't train pharmacy.
That's what time.
Very sincere.
I'll be telling you early about 9 somewhere. Shaneque.
All right. So the next wicked cousin now, me tell you, say is a family are wicked them, you know. The next wicked cousin now. So that was not Shaneque speaking, you know. That was Shaneque mouthpiece speaking. And Shaneque mouthpiece said that Shaneque and she dep on the phone minute by minute. I talk about timeline and all them things there. How you not even your twin you got dep on phone with minute by minute. I explain every movement of your life. Allow me to tell. So the wicked cousin now come say Shaneque arrived in Montego Bay at 2 p.m. And from Montego Bay, you see how fluent, how fast she say to? From Montego Bay to Mandeville, it's a 3-hour drive. So that mean what? If it's a 3-hour drive, we should have reached there what time? You should not to exit at 3 o'clock. You should have reached over there about 6 o'clock. Yeah, it should have take about 7 o'clock. You should have reached at the hospital. But Mr. T opened his mouth and told us the truth. Who was telling the lie in this situation? Remember, you know, we not make nothing up, you know, and we not accuse anybody of anything, you know. We just listen to the people them statement here. Who had the motive to lie to us? Who had the motive to create an alibi to say them never there in the area? You see the first set of statement that Anne made, right? That did not actually put Shaneque in the area, you know. Okay? So if you are listening as a detective or if as an investigator, and Anne was the one who came out and made those statements and said, okay, Smaddy, I go come pick him up. Who is that Smaddy? Okay? Well, Shaneque came out and she gave her timeline. So if Shaneque timeline held up, then would have said, okay, Shaneque is ruled out as being that Smaddy who came and pick up Jayden because Shaneque arrived at the hospital at 7 o'clock Friday night. But now, the person who them say is a whole wicked, him look wicked, came out and saved the day, my people. Mr. T come out and save the investigation. Because you have to remember, you know, at Jamaica, we are talking about, you know. And you see, if we can't catch them in a lie, we not gonna beat the case. The people them not gonna beat the case, and the wicked girl are gonna run away and get where. So Mr. T come out and say, no, wicked girl. Me see you at 9:30 a.m. at the pharmacy. And we're gonna continue again to see when him see her again, because him saw her twice on that day. Alright, my people. Remember, we not make nothing up. This is their words that we're using to convict them, and these statements are admissible in the court of law. And even though we are looking for Jayden Smith body, me know say Prime Minister Andrew Holness know about this case here. The politicians them know about this case here. The head of the police commissioner, him know about the case here. So my people who don't trust and believe, we just have to keep the pressure on. Okay? Because them can actually convict Dimar if them can catch him. Right? Them can charge him, not conviction, because you have to go in front of a jury and present the evidence, which hopefully would lead to a conviction. But you don't need nobody to charge them because they had a motive. They had a motive.
And if when Tommy we live in our area, so was poetry at the same time, but freshen up because you know carry no close from fire. So he just go and spread you up the tell about women white boss.
And you see the thing too, a lot of people, I don't know, it's like you have to listen. The little boy got injured on the 25th after Jayden came home from school. The 25th was a Thursday. The little boy dropped and can't move. When Mr. T just said a while ago, him give her the key at 9:30 at the pharmacy for go at the big house where she and them said the principal buy for go freshen up. Why would she want to go to the house as per she got freshen up? Because she bolted out of America. As soon as she get the news to jump on the first flight that she could have got straight out of New York City, landed in Norman Manley International Airport around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So all she had time to do was to jump online, book a flight, connect to that the flight out of New York City and straight in a Jamaica. Book the flight, grab a little bag, pack your passport, and that's it. That's all she had time to do. And initially, that is what a caring mother who loved them suckling would have done. Nothing wrong with that so far. Jumping on the first flight to go save our little baby. Nothing wrong with that. Commendable. Right? Yeah. So she was in the island early Friday morning, according to Mr. T. Let's continue.
I really remember time like that, don't I early morning. Early morning,
No, what we're talking about the time now when Jayden supposed to be at school. Yes, until him got the local fast food place. Yes, and at that time, you will.
Well, it doesn't matter if Shaneque is in the chat, you know. It doesn't matter. And if she's in the chat, welcome, Shaneque. You see, in the earlier stages, Shaneque, if you're here and you're listening to me, Miss Ann, Mr. T, if you know there, you wanna listen to me. Because my videos, them, get a lot of views when we're talking about Jayden Smith. Because I'm passionate about this. Okay? If you're here in the original stages, I did not judge. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. And you are the one who came out and you made these public statements. And as somebody with an investigative background, I start looking. Because at first, I say, boy, it's rough. The little boy broke his foot, and then all of a sudden, Jayden Smith run away. And then you came out and you did not even an interview. You came out and you made a public statement. And you came across as being so sincere. Okay? And then I start thinking, I say, all right, let me run this through a simulator to see if I can detect any lies. Because at that point, you know, the public was bashing you left, right, and center. But me never start beat you yet. You can go up on my page. Just go up on TikTok and search Yard Boss. And you can scroll to the Jayden Smith videos. You're not going to find one video over there when we did a bash you in the early beginnings. No, because that is not how me go to work. Me look at your public statement. So that one, we run it through a simulator and I saw that you were telling mostly truth. But it found some deception in what you were saying. And the deception came up when you were saying, oh, when the little boy injured him foot, all we did was saying, Jayden, don't do this, don't do that. I never mean say a lie you that telling her. It's a simulator we see a lie you tell. And you see that simulator there? It's used to detect body languages and lies. That's where a lot of police department use worldwide. Okay? And then I say, all right, this a girl here. She tell a little lie right there, so let me keep on digging a little bit more. And then Mr. T come open his mouth. You see, once Mr. T open his mouth, I me look by your timeline where you say, and when Mr. T say, me say this girl is a old wicked liar. And she murdered Jayden. So I never me make up anything. And you come out trying to look all innocent when you take away the future prime minister, the future doctor from all of us. And you know why we're going to fight even harder? Because a mother cannot afford to stand up to Uno. His mother cannot afford to stand up to Uno. She don't have any social media presence. She don't have any money. So you see, all of us, J Progress, Matter, Chat and Laugh, we not gonna stop until justice is served in this year case here. So you can stand there. And you dig your own grave. You murder the boy, and Father God now make a getaway with this one. Yeah. No, sir. No. All right. Let's continue.
We're on the road.
Yes.
Hustling. Yes, and so that's a now. But where were Shaneque at the time?
Shaneque and Tommy, that's
At that
poetry.
time.
Yes, that's poetry.
Yeah, but the thing now, you that knows that's poetry and that thing will ask. Because of that,
Yeah, me understand what you say. But me carry bunch of key go be Shaneque in hand right now.
no, me know in the morning.
Yeah.
And I hope and pray that we have some high-level police officers tuning into this live right now. Right now, we have 238 people inside this live. And when this video is finished, it's going to balloon up to maybe about 10,000 people or more that will be viewing this video. Okay? So if them never actually see all these speeches over there on TikTok, I'm hoping that they will see this video right here and see say Shaneque is the prime suspect, not in the disappearance, in the murder of Jayden Smith. We have to continue to say it. I'm going to say it in the chat. Shaneque is the prime suspect in the murder of Jayden Smith. She never showed Jayden Smith any mercy. So why should we show her any mercy with all we are speaking about her? She never showed him any mercy. She broke him up. I saw them say, Demar confess to the 17-year-old best friend. Say she broke him up. Demar punched him out. And she broke up his foot. And we would like to know where Jayden Smith's body is. That's why we would like to know, where is Jayden Smith's body?
You don't train here, pharmacy.
At what time?
I'll be telling you, say, early about 9 o'clock.
So, no, 9 o'clock, no, after certain hours.
But my wife and them are still in the hospital with she.
With Shaneque.
Yes.
So, and then after your wife left the hospital with Shaneque.
No, man, when Shaneque got the hospital, we were there.
So you see right here, sir, right? L.A. Lewis did a wonderful job because Mr. T, right here, so he must say, well, oh, my wife was at the hospital with Shaneque, but him not give time. Of course, at some point during the day, Shaneque, the wife, and Demar was at the hospital. But the time what him talk about was prior to him actually getting there at 3:30 if you go see Shaneque again. All right? Let's because him communicate with them via phone. That's why him know say Shaneque arrive at the hospital early Friday morning because him talk to Ann. Him not really see Shaneque, and him not tell you that was a face-to-face sighting. Okay, him tell us the face-to-face sighting at 9:30, right? But him also say that Shaneque actually arrived at the hospital prior to that 9:30 sighting early in the morning. So more than likely, Shaneque was at the hospital when she hears that the little baby femur foot broke, femur bone broke, and that set her off. Yes, that set her off. Let's continue.
Walking. I I was going to buy a soup down at the hospital. Shaneque walking. I'm the time now really.
So what time you just say you reach out?
Good job, L.A. Lewis.
You don't want to know that. I mean, they really that far.
What after 7?
No, man, no, man. Earlier that, man. Maybe about saying that about school on Friday is about 1:30.
Yeah.
So maybe I will say.
We don't have a number yet. We're coming up with a number.
After 1:30,
I'm coming up with a number because people are asking for calling numbers. I'm coming up with a number. I can't give my personal number out there yet. Okay, so just bear with me for now. All right.
No, man. We reach school hospital maybe about say. I should have maybe a little later.
And so just the time we try to work. Yes, so Jayden school over 1 o'clock.
No.
What time?
2:30.
2:30 Jayden school over, right? And then you would say you reach the school now after the hospital after 3.
Yes.
Yes, and then after you reach the hospital, or the Shaneque come in.
Shaneque come right because we don't Shaneque walk in shot.
Then she landed.
When you hear that one there? When you hear that one there? Remember, all along me are telling us, saying, the people that must say Shaneque and them are murder Jayden Smith. But remember, Tommy is the driver. You hear what Mr. T said? Him reach at the hospital in at the 3 o'clock hours. Okay? And then as he was exiting the hospital in the front to go buy soup, who walk in? Shaneque and the driver, Tommy. So Shaneque and the driver, Tommy, was at the hospital at the same time when Mr. T see Shaneque. Shaneque did leave the hospital after 3:30. Shaneque not driving. Tommy is the driver. Are we investigating or what? Are we investigating or what? Shaneque, Demar, and Tommy, and Miss Ann, and Mr. T, and little boy who get injured. Let's not call his name because he's a minor. Okay? The whole of them, they are at the hospital. And who is outside of the hospital? Jayden Smith. Jayden Smith is the only one outside there in the rain, getting wet. Don't even know what is in store for him later in the evening. Now, the police, if you're here and you're listening to this video, you know, say, you have 3 possible suspects at the hospital at the same time. Your job now, we just give you the evidence a while ago, If we never have the evidence, we don't have evidence right now. Your job right now is to contact the hospital and pull the hospital CCTV footage and see what time Shaneque, Demar, and Tommy leave the hospital for go murder Jayden. Does that make sense? 3 of them there at the hospital. Jayden was told that somebody will come pick him up. The somebody will come pick him up would be Shaneque, because now Mr. T plays Shaneque right in the area, ready and available to go pick up Jayden and go dash him away. Would an innocent person lie about their whereabouts? Answer that question in the comment section. Answer that question in the comment section. Would an innocent person lie about them whereabouts? No. And she knows say she couldn't corrupt Mr. T. She knows say she couldn't, and you know Mr. T a defend the wicked girl. Mr. T a defend the wicked girl, you know. Mr. T said, no, me can vouch for her. But Mr. T, no good on social media. Mr. T no know say the wicked girl it already come out and lied to us about her entrance into the island. He never know that. What happened to Jayden phone records? We don't know. I think the police them have Jayden phone, and I'm not sure if they actually got into the phone. We don't know if them have the code or not. And even though Miss Anna and all of them may have the code to get into the phone, them are going to tell the police them say them not know it. Because there is a high possibility that Jayden made phone calls to the wicked girl, Shaneque. Them probably can get Demar's phone log. That would be the only one, Demar and Tommy. Because you can't leave Tommy, because Tommy right now is a suspect. Tommy is also a suspect. And now the question is, we know say them pick him up. Where them go murder him? That is the question. They can get the phone record from the phone company. Yes. That's a good point. Yeah, they can, once them know the telephone number, and I'm sure they'll get the telephone number, yeah, then can get the phone record. But this is where you have to understand too. It's WhatsApp messages. I don't think they'll be able to get WhatsApp from the phone company. They'll get direct text messages and phone call. But any form of app, Telegram or WhatsApp, any of them thing there, them not gonna be able to get it from the phone company. Them have to get into the phone in order to retrieve that data. Yeah. So I mean, it is confirmed that Shaneque was the one who picked up Jayden Smith from behind of Mart. And this is not something that we're going based on hunches. This is not a vision that we got. This is not a dream that we got. This is just looking and listening to where them come out and say. That is it. And the silence that Shaneque had when Miss Anne was speaking spoke volumes. She did it in the background and she said, boy, mommy, I pity you no know when me pick up Jayden and do with Jayden. I pity you no know. Miss Anna defend her right then and there. Probably Miss Anne didn't even know where the wicked girl do yet, you know, because that was early in the stages, you know. Mr. T a defend her, but I'm sure later on Demar confessed to the mama. I'm sure later on Demar confessed to the mother. Because if Demar confessed to his 17-year-old best friend, why wouldn't he confess to his mom? Why wouldn't he confess to his father, Mr. T? Yes, I do believe Demar confessed to his parents about what him and Shaneque do to Jayden, and possibly a third person, Tommy, did to Jayden. And instead of leaving him in Jamaica, Shaneque said, little boy, you're not going to be able to hold it. You're going to send the whole of it to prison. Let me pay for fly you out. And that's exactly what she did. She fly out the weak fence. You never hear about weak fence? The people them who can't hold it. She fly out the mama and she fly out the mar. Because those two are the weak fences. Can't hold it. And then left Mr. T down there. Mr. T run from house to house. The police can bring the phone to computer shop and crack it, cause a regular something with them do for my friends. Okay, that is good. That is good. All right, nothing is wrong with Shaneque. Take first flight. What the girl did to Jayden, that's what girl did to Jayden. All right, let me just go through some of the comments here. About to wrap up the live stream now. So they did all say the baby love to jump. So why you unalive Jayden for the fall? Yeah, so the little baby, let's call him the little baby, right? He's very active, okay? And a lot of times when you have kids that is that active, jumping from one place to the other, because you can even see like videos that they had on their social media pages, right? Where them say, be careful and mind you broke your foot. So when me I read and me I say, it was only a matter of time, that this little boy I go fall and something drastic I go happen to him. But Demar blame the little boy Jayden for sightings a year. Because what Demar are saying, Jayden should have turn up and make the little boy jump on him and catch him. But instead of Jayden doing that, Jayden sight him, more than likely a play, right? And the little boy jump off of Jayden and Jayden sight him, not knowing that he may go drop and can't move. That is just too bad. And the thing too, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And the thing too is this, right? You have to remember that Shaneque and Demar grew up in the same house with Jayden. Miss Ann says she get Jayden when Jayden are 5 years old. And now Jayden are 12. So she had Jayden what? 7 years. Shaneque not out of the house 7 years now. When you think Shaneque is abroad 7 years now? So more than likely Shaneque and Demar was in the same house with Jayden for a period of time. And you tell me, say, that the two of them never develop any love for Jayden Smith. Them never develop any love for say, all right, this is an accident. Let's give him a pass. Even if we never give him a beating, talk to him rough, and just give him a pass. Them never have no love for Jayden. Them despise Jayden. Apparently, them mid over there, the one, them are over there punch up Jayden and give Jayden cocoa for go to school. Yes, them never like Jayden. And through all of this turmoil, Jayden was still excelling in his schoolwork. Me no know how him do it. No mother, no father, and being abused by the vultures when Poopa go put him in a dungeon too. No, sir. And that is the reason why this little boy is having so many people in Jamaica and across the world fighting for justice for him. So them things we did stop and we done with the case after Hurricane Melissa come. After Hurricane Melissa come and mash up the place, they must say, yes, we get where everybody are talk about the hurricane. Because even me, it was hurricane, and then you had the world championship came first, then you had the hurricane. I was busy with hurricane footage. And then the big boss come out, J Progress come out and say, make we start beat them again. Make we start beat them again. Yes. All right, let's see now. So I hear Trump was talking about Jayden. Trump? Me never see that clip there. You have to send that clip there. You have to say, if Trump talk about Jayden, Shaneque days are numbered. No, guilty. Jayden was the house slave, yeah, because them are used to pay him. Them are used to pay him for go tie up goat. Them say, is Jayden lock the phone? Well, you can't really believe them think that when them talk about the phone, I don't believe a word that is coming out of their mouth. about Jayden phone. I think it's a cover up on their end as far as like Jayden didn't have his phone and him locked the phone. I wonder what Ann tell her brother face to face. Well, Jayden Smith father, it's rough, you know. I don't really like talking about the parents that much, especially because he has not come out and made a public statement. I don't know the type of person that he is. So I'm not going to come out and label him as a drunk because that's where them a label the father is as a drunk. Everybody mourns differently. Okay? Him could have pent up feeling inside of him, you know. And him head just chip out one day and just go for the whole of them, you know. Yeah. Because if him never care about Jayden Smith, he would not want to put Jayden Smith in a good home. Remember, the father, you know, go for him from the mother, you know. The father go for him and say, me no like how my son I live. My son need to live a better life in a stable home. And the father go for Jayden and bring him go him sister, taught him that he was bringing the child in a stable home. Okay? So me now come out and judge him because he's not talking. When him talk now, if any foolishness come out of him out, then me start bash him. Until then, me now go come out and disrespect the father because people process things differently. Okay? The mother bring him for 9 months and you can see the pain. She's more vocal, okay? But the father, we just pray so him not come out and do nothing. Him gonna end up going to jail for. We just a hope. You know, me just a hope him not have the jungle justice in a female. Okay? That's what we just a hope for. All right. Let's see. So he said Mr. T said that they could always use Jayden phone. So it must be sweet. All the conversation off and code it. Yeah, erase all of the conversation. Yep. Them know Jayden Smith code, man. All right, let's see here. Happy New Year. So happy New Year to everybody. So we have 300. Remember to like the live, you know. Like the live right now. If you know the chat, please, you see that thumbs up button there, give the thumbs up button. So if we have 321 people inside here, let's take the next 1 minute and all 321 of us like the like button. So this video right here can spread because this video right here have all of the evidence that the police, I feed them words, you know, that the police can follow up on. Okay? And the last thing for the police them to do now is to go to the hospital and pull the hospital footage on Friday, September the 26th. And see when Shaneque in and out of the hospital. And I guarantee you that they're going to see Shaneque leaving the hospital after Mr. T same CR at 3:30 p.m. And where she leave and go do? Go pick up Jayden and bring him somewhere. Could be home. Some people are say Spur Tree, but you have to check that the house there Spur Tree Hill too. Right? Them saying them bring him home and them murder them at the yard. And then in the middle of the night, them take out him body and go bury him. Me like to check every single lead. If you don't have dream and want to say Jayden very close by, me want to go look and see if there is a burial site. Some people are say them bury him and then put banana tree on top of the grave. Look, we have to look everywhere. Because let me tell you why we have to look everywhere. Okay? And cover all the bases. Because if we find Jayden bone and do the DNA test with the mother, Lord Jesus, then we can send for the wicked girl. And right now, I'm going to do a video on this one before I close. 330 of us inside here like the video so the video can spread. I heard that the police department who is handling Jayden Smith case is asking the public, I want to listen to me clearly. I'm going to do a video on this. Listen to me keenly. And make sure say someone in this chat who might have dialogue with Shaneque and the family. Whenever I talk to them, I record the conversations we have with the wicked people. Them. Yes. They want a confession. If you not chat to the wicked boy them are, record him. If you not talk to Shaneque, record them. If you don't want me tell you how, without them knowing, you no message me over there on TikTok. But the wicked girl may send some people over there come message me. Yeah, but the wicked girl may send some people. But we do some research to find covert ways of recording people. You don't need them consent. If you talk to them, record them. You can't ask them directly, about Jayden Smith. You have to have normal conversation. Okay? And you have to have the heart of knowing how to actually steer into that direction. Like, how you holding up? The people them just bash you so. Show some form of empathy and some form of concern. And get the confession from the wicked people them. That's where the police them want. But you going and talking to them and come out and say the girl confessed to me. That is not strong enough. You need to record the conversations. All right? Change that for I don't believe they will confess. Yeah, man, you can get confession out of people, man. What you say? Easy. Very, very easy. People love to talk. Especially Demar. Demar is the weak link. Me can get a confession out of Demar. And I can get a confession out of Ann. Shaneque, a little bit more difficult. Because this is the thing with Shaneque, right? Even when she's lying, she come across as being very sincere. Even when she's lying, she come across as being very soft and sincere. She have that skill. She'll trick you. Trust me. Even if she come out and she make a public statement, the people them are gonna look on her and say sorry for her. Because she don't look like a wicked. She don't look as wicked as the mama. She don't look as wicked as the mama. Yeah. Everybody have Shaneque. Looking at Shaneque, she don't look like a killer. To be quite honest with you, Shaneque looks innocent. I mean, I tell you, this is coming from a trained eye. The only reason why we know say Shaneque murdered Jayden is because her timeline no match up. Our timeline is impossible. Impossible. Even Demar look more wicked than Shaneque. When Demar attack, Demar look like he murdered Jayden. So Shaneque murdered Jayden. And Shaneque look like she innocent. Probably been murdered before. Me not gonna say that because me not have no evidence of that. But there's some skill that she developed over those years as coming across as being sincere. But if you put her, if she do a lie detector test, she will fail. She will fail. She will fail. Police should get Demar, pressure him in the cell. Yeah, Demar is 15, and you have to understand this, right? Even though he is one of the prime suspect, if his parents not give them permission to actually interview him, they can't. I'm not sure what the system is here in Jamaica still, but he's a juvenile, so I'm not sure if there's some form of protection when it comes to like juvenile, but I think he's the easiest one to crack. He's the easiest one to crack. And the next one to crack would be the mother. The mother. Because I guarantee you that Shaneque and Demar confided in their mother and told their mother what happened. And them said that Demar actually confessed to a 17-year-old. But that confession itself, right, it does not hold the weight that a recorded confession would hold. That's why you see, whenever people are confess in a police department, them record it, or they take a written statement. Because even if them are go there at the police station, and him go confess directly to the police them, and the police them no record it, and them no get a statement, them can charge him, but them can't convict him. That the conviction they would not hold up in the court of law. Even if the police come on the stand and say, yes, he confessed to me. The jury on a whole, them not like police. The public on a whole, no, but trust the police. Well, more than likely in this case, he probably would get convicted because of Jayden Smith. Yeah, if the police, in this case, he would get convicted because the people them love Jayden Smith. And just because of Jayden Smith alone. But it's always good to have the confession recorded or written down. Okay? So he may have confessed to that 17-year-old, but that is like hearsay. That is hearsay. So if you don't see them, I want to know them, record them when you not talk to them. Because the police them will look for that. He can be questioned by the juvenile system. Yeah, it can be questioned. Yeah, and that's so true. She looks so quiet. Yeah, man, she look. The police are useless failure. Real cardboard police or sleeping police. You see, the thing is this, right? My brethren, a lot of people bash police, and I have lots of friends who don't like police. A lot of acquaintances don't like police. But I'm an independent person. Okay? And I walk my own beat. Me never come out here and bash them. Because what that going to lead with in that case here? Who are going to charge Jayden Smith murderers? The police. If the police them not charge them, who are going to charge them? So don't we need them? We need them. You see them get to that, the one them way that drag them foot on the case. And now them have a different set of police on the case. Yeah? I have a friend in Europe. She wants to help. Yeah, so we have to encourage the police to work hard upon the case. Because that them alone can help we. Nobody else can help we. Me and you can't go down there and arrest Shaneque and send for Shaneque. We can't do it, because we are not law enforcement. Even though we know say she guilty, if we see Shaneque on the road and we see the bull of them on the road, and we know say, even if we see her murder Jayden, we can't go arrest her, and put her in a jail. Who we have to call? The police. If you come arrest the wicked girl and lock her up. Okay? So let's encourage them to work a little harder, because we know so them hands full. Them a deal with the murderers. Them a deal with the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. right? And we do believe, based on information that we're receiving behind the scenes, that the police department is working to resolve Jayden Smith case. And they have suspects. And the people them who is in high positions know exactly what is going on in social media. Them see the video them. They're in the chats. So them know where go on. Citizen arrest. Yes, we can arrest her. You can arrest her and do what with her. Turn her over to the police department. And the police can just release her. So we need them to convict her and charge her. So the police department is necessary. Let's not fool ourselves. All right, Monica, maybe. So I hear somebody say about want to help. I have a friend in Europe. She want to help. Well, what does she want to help with? The only help that anybody overseas who call themselves lawyer or them thing there, and if them want to do like a civil suit against the family, the direction that anybody want help should go is maybe a private investigator. Okay, invest in trying to get close to the family and get a confession out of the family. Because I do believe that the police them have the evidence where them need down there, because them can't find the body. Them can't send for Shaneque. If them not have the body, it's difficult to get an extradition for Shaneque. If them get a confession, then them can actually send for her. Alright, my people, so 350 people inside here. Like the video, share the video. Until next time, hashtag justice for little Jayden Smith. And Happy New Year once again. Thanks for sticking out and share this video, because this evidence right here is admissible in the court of law. I feel them words, it's not mine. Walk good, my people. Stay safe out there. More prosperity in 2026. Peace out. This is your boy Yard Boss, signing out.